Hello, it's Nikki and welcome to my summer menu. Before we get going, I have to ask you this. Does anybody else absolutely love looking at menus of restaurants online? Some of these restaurants don't even have to be restaurants that you have an intention of going to. But I love it when they release the new menu. And in this video, I wanted to walk you through some of the things that I'm going to be offering over the summer months, but more about the vibe of this. And if you've got questions, of course, send me a message, have a look at my website. There is a lovely little button at the bottom right-hand corner that you can just direct message me through my website. It only comes to me, nobody else, so it's completely confidential. I was a little bit hesitant to share it in these words because as I was listing the words out, I had to be really careful that it didn't come across as live, love, laugh. But it's not. We're fine. There's no alliteration to be seen. I wanted to talk about 4 areas that I can really help you in terms of your personal brand, but especially at this time of year. So these months, as we're going into June, July, August, even though I'm recording this at the end of May, and I'm still wearing a jumper anyway, and there's no light. It feels like November. Anyway, these 4 areas are things that come up for my clients all of the time. And I want you to take these words and think about what they might mean for you, and then maybe have a look and see where your gaps are, where you might need some help, and we can tweak accordingly. So the first word I want to welcome into the chat is ease, aka simplicity. I know as the summer months come in, I'm leaving my house much more. I know, it's unbelievable. Sometimes in the winter especially, I feel like I hibernate and everything's about getting cozy and doing local things. And in the summer, I like to stretch my legs a little bit and leave my postcode. And generally, there are a lot more kind of parties and gatherings. I mean, who am I? I sound like an it girl from early 2004. I'm not, I promise. But it's that sense. I mean, obviously, I'm not. I'm a 42-year-old woman, mum of 2. Anyway, when we're thinking about ease, I want you to have that simplicity with your business, because my business is not at a stage where at the end of May, I give it a little nod and a wink and I'll say, I'll see you in September. I'm not there yet. Maybe one day I'll be that woman who's like, yes, I have 3 months off, 12 weeks off every year, but I'm not there yet. So what I'm looking for in my own business and the way that I'm helping clients is that ease. Whilst you are out and about doing the things that you want to do, you don't want to be worried about your systems. You don't want to be going back and forth and getting stuck in long, complicated email trails. So what we can do right now is to put those things in place. So they're solid, they're strategic, they're reliable, and they feel really clear for everybody. And that is something that often is missed. I think sometimes we're trying to accommodate our clients so much, but actually the way that we work can give us so many clues in how we like to do this. So the first one is ease. The second word is about flow. And flow can be any kind of rhythm that you want. But when I'm talking about flow, I'm talking about making that output that you put out into the world in terms of your business really have that ripple effect where it comes back, that lovely reciprocity. So you are welcoming in a flow of clients. You've got a really flowy schedule that's maybe flexible so it can work alongside all the other it girl activities you've got going on. And maybe you just want to welcome in clients. You don't want long-winded things. You don't want to maybe be doing this huge launch, but you do want to keep that flow of income coming in. Again, we're going to be going back to simplicity. So there's no mega stress and there's no second guessing. So it's clear for everybody. Number 3, joy. Yeah. I mean, you can exchange that word for anything you like. Fun, excitement, enthusiasm. I came up with joy because that's what this is all about for me. I have specifically chosen to run my life and business in a way that I enjoy. And I know there are probably easier things that I could do for income, but my heart has to be in it. And I also know that when I feel good, when I'm in that flow, that enthusiasm, when I'm doing the things that I love in the way that I like to do them, that just works like a ripple effect in all areas of my life and business. So welcoming more joy, more space. And when I was thinking about my summer holiday goals, yes, I've got some ones where, we're going away with a family and I want to create memories, as the Instagram kids say. But also, I'm like this morning, I spent a lot of time in my garden just sort of pottering around and putting some old leaves in bin bags. And it was great. I love that. We didn't have a garden for many, many years. And now I am that woman surrounded with plants. But we didn't have a garden. And now that we do, my goodness, I enjoy it every single day. I'm out there. We've got a stray cat that's moved in. It's not quite in the house yet, but I think that is its intention. But for now, it's just in the garden. So joy doesn't have to be Glastonbury, for example. It can be having that space where you can switch off, or maybe it's that time where you do have that 2 weeks away and you do have some sangria with your lunch, and then you can have one of those really dopey, soporific naps on a sunbed afterwards. Brilliant. Whatever joy looks like to you. Finally, rest. So being able to continue to welcome in that flow, but not feel like you have to be on the whole time. And I think more and more so, many of us are realizing that we can't build the big, ambitious, amazing things and be in that possibility, excitement all of the time. We have to have time where we're grounded, where we reflect, where we get re-inspired, re-energized, recharged, and just to have that switch off time where you can go into relaxation mode. But as I've talked about this before, relaxation mode for me is not just, well, I've closed my business for a month. I still welcome in those sales, those inquiries, those collaborations, those possibilities. So we're really getting to a stage here where you know that you can rest and you can take your foot off the pedal for a bit. Because I know myself that I've struggled with this sometimes. I felt like I've always got to be on. I didn't want to miss like a thing. Massive FOMO. I've got to keep going. I've got to dream bigger. And actually, I'm realizing more and more so as I get older and more tired, that rest is really, really key. And in fact, if I can rest, if I can pull back, I come back better. I come back stronger. Also, as well, you have maybe spent the first 6 months of the year, or not, but I'm just giving you this example. You've maybe been in this place of go, 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 go. And perhaps you have put a lot of things in place. You've made changes. You're in a rhythm. You're doing all of the things. But it's now time to ground, to be in your body and just to see where you're up to. Almost like a pilot would before they fly from London to Sydney. That pilot is like, I'm not going all the way. I'm not doing this without a stop. I'm stopping in Dubai or Hong Kong or Singapore. Don't make me fly this plane the whole way, because that is a big expectation and I need to ground. It's the same with you, your body, your soul, your business. Sometimes you need to have those grounding moments. Now, there are 2 more videos in this series. One, how you can work with me, the kinds of things I can help you with. And the second one is a behind the scenes tour around my shop. So I will see you in those ones. Bye.